Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the podcast. It's your boy, Shawn Anthony. Listen, fam, you probably right now are checking the show out for the very first time. So let me tell you exactly what we do. Each and every single week, we continue to bring you an inspiring person or a message that's truly going to help you. I don't care if you're climbing that corporate career ladder right now, you're trying to figure out the next step, or perhaps you're an entrepreneur, get ready to start your business or have an existing business. This is the show that's going to give you the insights, the wisdom, and we got the guests. But most importantly, though, guys, I want to let you know this. Every person that has ever been on this platform, from Ed Milet to Matthew Knowles to Seth Godin and many, many more, they've all answered the question we've all asked ourselves at some point in our life. And that is, school's over, now what, right? Like, what do we do? Like, how do we navigate? How do we figure out what's next for us? And because of you, this show has continued to grow across all platforms. So if you're listening right now to us right now, whether you're watching us on YouTube, and if you're not watching us on YouTube, fam, you slipping. All you got to do is be sure to subscribe to the channel. School's over, now what? And I'm excited because today I'm going to just get into the bag, because as we get closer and closer to the end of the year, I'm noticing something that a lot of people may have noticed but haven't said out loud. And that's, you are feeling something right now that is holding you back. There's something right now that's holding you back from reaching that threshold. Something right now that's holding you back from accomplishing your goals. There's something right now that's holding you back from becoming the best version of you. And let me tell you right now, this is exactly what you need to do. You need to let go of all the things that are holding you hostage in achieving your dreams. That's right, I said it. So whether it's that job that you're working at right now, and that job is not paying you what you know you're worth, you need to figure out your exit plan in the next 60 days and stop letting that job hold you hostage. If it's that friend that is telling you, hey, look, you shouldn't start this, you shouldn't leave this company, you shouldn't, who told you you could become an entrepreneur? Who told you that that was a great idea? You need to leave that friend. Yo, listen, I don't even care if it's a family member. It could be your mom. And it might be time for you to say, listen, mom, you might got the best idea for me as far as concern about my health, but right now I'm going to chase this. This is the time of the year where you can no longer be held hostage to things that aren't able to stop you from becoming the best version of you. And you're probably like letting it sink in right now. You're like, yo, Shawn, well, it's my best friend. Or, Shawn, well, this is the first job I had and I got promoted so much. Now I can't figure out what's next. Listen, I resonate with all of that because that was me. Prior to doing the podcast, I spent majority of my life as a brand manager in the corporate world for companies like Target, Macy's, and Belk. And I cannot tell you the amount of people I saw get job promotions that weren't nice as me. And I'm pretty sure you're feeling that the same exact way. And I was promoted 6 times in 4 years, because when you have a gift, when you have something that you know you need to put out, what's stopping you from doing that is probably those limiting beliefs. You probably have, those limiting beliefs when you sit back and you say, oh, I can't do that. Why can't you? And I'm going to put myself into this. I have been studying so much that in 2024, this is going to be the year of execution. And that might be you. Maybe you've sat back and you studied and you figured out, okay, I can do this, I can do that. But in the back of your mind, you're still hostage to some of those things we talked about earlier, right? You're still hostage to that boss. You're still hostage to that best friend or that family member. Or you might be hostage to just being in a familiar situation and knowing what the paycheck is going to be every 2 weeks. But I'm a living testimony. And I'm telling you right now that what you have to do is that you have to make the decision that you will no longer be hostage to those things, that you will no longer allow for those limiting beliefs to creep in, because these next 60 days, I don't know when you're listening to this, but if you're listening to this right now, you got 60 days to go after your dreams, to go after your goals, because regardless of what anyone said, I don't care what the last 10 months look like. These next 2 months will probably be your best 2 months if you approach it this way, if you knock off the limiting beliefs, if you put yourself first, if you realize you have studied enough and it's time to execute. I hope you're pumped up. I hope you're excited. Listen, man, I might go after this to go on a jog or go on a run. And I hope you guys are buckling up, getting ready to, go after your goals. But most importantly, fam, tell somebody about the show. Tell somebody about the podcast. If you like this right now, smash the like button. Stop, pause, smash the like button, leave a comment. Let us know exactly, what is one of those limiting beliefs that you have allowed yourself to be hostage of. And I want you to write it down. And I want you to put it in the comments if you're watching this right now on YouTube. And I want you to release it in the next 60 days because we're about to go after it. We're about to go get it. And for those who have been listening, I want you to always remember, dream it, believe it, go out and get it.